Manuel here, aka Coach Moose. Sit-ups, or at least a couple variations of sit-ups. I personally really like butterfly sit-ups. It's something that I was introduced to when I started CrossFit way back in the day, and it's a great isolation exercise for the abdominal area. Now, you'll notice in the previous video we did crunches. Crunches are great, and that's an excellent scaled version of the movements I'm going to show you right now. You'll notice I've got this thing called an ab mat. It's a wedge, or an ab wedge, if you will. You'll notice that there's two different angles. There's more of a tapered, long slope on the one side, a little thinner here at the end, and a more pronounced edge this side. Okay, it's a big wedge. This big, fatter part of it is what you want up against the base of your back. Okay, so that base of your back, you want to push it right up against there where your butt cheeks are, touching the floor. Now I'm going to bring my feet flat together. Okay, really trying to pull my heels in as close to my butt as possible. Grab those toes to sort of help pull it in, and at the same time I'm pressing my knees down to the floor. A little bit of flexibility coming into play here. I'm then going to extend all the way back, so my lower part of my back is on top of that ab wedge, the ab mat. I extend my arms out behind my head. Sometimes people will touch down just behind their head. Either way, just want them back. Okay, I'm now going to use my upper body and propel myself forward, so almost throwing my arms to help carry my upper body up. Throw it up, touch my toes right in front of the toes. Okay, that's one repetition. Back, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these ones are interesting because what starts off feeling pretty good, pretty easy, pretty controlled, very quickly you're going to get tired and you're really going to feel it because this takes all of our hip motion out of the activity. So we're really isolating the core, the abdominal area. Awesome exercise. Ab mats are very inexpensive. Nice little piece to add. If you don't have an ab mat, take a towel, roll up one end of it to be a little bit bigger than the other end, and again, place it just underneath the lower part of that back there. It will emulate, not quite as well, but it will get the point across, and you can definitely do it. If you don't have an ab mat, want to use a towel, don't worry, you can still do the same movement without it. It's going to look like this. But you're going to find that it's a little bit of a staccato movement. I feel almost like a little bit of a sticking point there. At that point, I'd probably just go to a regular sit-up. And I would have my feet more or less shoulder width apart. Same idea. Trying to lift myself up. And that's how I would do that. Period. Too difficult to maintain all those reps? Don't worry, just do crunches for now. Over time, your core will develop, especially with all the different planks that we also are incorporating. So you can always start with one form of the sit-up, and then as the exercises progress throughout that 15 minutes, move to another movement so you can keep the intensity high. Cool? Very cool. Have fun.